guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Bless up to everybody. And like I said, hopefully you are all good. We are back for another video. Yet again, we are here obviously for the presser. We will be live tomorrow, and I will be dropping the preview as well, probably early tomorrow morning. So yeah, bless up to everybody. Hopefully everybody is good. And yeah, man, I've been chilling. I made a video today for the second channel, the wrestling channel, and then now I'm obviously making a video for this channel. Make sure if you haven't already, please go over to TBV Wrestling if you do care about that. If you don't, then that's absolutely fine. Just stay here on the Bayern View and we'll talk about Bayern. So yeah, let's get into the presser. It's going to be frustrating. We already know it's going to be frustrating because you know what these clowns are like these days, just talking out of their arse left, right, and centre. But it is what it is. Make sure you smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. Again, check out TVV Wrestling if you do like wrestling content and wrestling as a whole, live stream, so on. And let's get straight into it. So first things first, Vincent Kompany was asked about the personnel, and he went on to say the following. Thomas Muller has been a bit sick and didn't train for the last didn't train for 3 days. I hope he'll be back in training today, and this was obviously 12 hours ago. Then he goes on to say, I hope he'll be, and then Rafa Guerrero is struggling with some problems, but we'll have to wait and see. To be fair, we don't necessarily need Guerrero because he hadn't been playing in anyway. Like, so, you know, let's not beat around the bush. He really hadn't been playing. So it just is what it is, to be honest. The fact that no one is, like, I thought Neuer would be back by now, which is a bit scary, I won't lie. Like, for me, he should be back. And the fact that he isn't is, like I said, it's a bit of a scary situation with Mamo Neuer, to be honest. But I don't know what to make of it. And of course, it's now gone off of this. Why does it do that? Like, and now I'm gonna have to scroll down for about 7 years again. I don't understand why it does that. It's so fucking annoying. Anyway, bless up to everybody. Don't mind me. I'm just scrolling meaninglessly for about 6 months. Right. Yep. And of course, Peter Griffin is there talking with Vincent Kompany. So this should be funny. Right. Let's add this back to the screen. I apologize again. Then he was asked, you won many titles as a player. What would it mean to you, like as one as a coach? He said, this is incredible. It's the second time this week someone tells me this will be my first title as a coach. I won with Burnley. Right. First things first that needs to be said about the Burnley comment is Hunter has already told me about this comment. I knew about it. I think from my perspective and from my opinion, and it is just my opinion, he is being like that in this aspect because he feels like people are trying to disrespect him. But I also understand from a Bayern perspective, yeah, you won with Burnley, mate, but you won the fucking championship, not the Bundesliga, who, you know, Bayern Munich have 33 of the fucking things. Burnley, with all due respect, are a dead club. You know, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm pretty sure Burnley fans would say that their club is small compared to Bayern Munich. So I feel like that's where people are going with it. But yeah, I just feel like Vincent Kompany feels that he's being attacked, in my opinion, from these particular comments. So to be honest, it doesn't piss me off. Realistically, he shouldn't even be in the conversation to be Bayern Munich manager. Let's not beat around the bush, you know. The only reason I don't want him out is because I need this board and I need these deadwood players out first, because they are the problem, one of the main problems. So, yeah, take away that, and you know we're having a totally different conversation right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like I said, it doesn't really annoy me in that aspect. I understand why it would annoy some though, but yeah, no, like Burnley is Burnley. Like, with all due respect, Burnley are not Bayern Munich. They never will be, unless there's a takeover, and then there still never be us because we done it without a takeover. You know, so yeah, it is what it is. Kompany on potentially title celebrations tomorrow. He goes on to say, I've just prepared for the Mainz game. The game is it's the only important thing. Then goes on to say, what happens during the 90 minutes? All other scenarios aren't on my mind. Again, take that as you will. He's not going to sit here and say, we need to win, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just not going to happen. So that's what I see from that, to be honest with you. Bear with me while I cough a second. Yeah, I'm back. If you can hear background noise, I apologize. I went into a game with the missus before clicking record like an idiot, so I do apologize. Anyway, let's carry on. Max Erbel on whether there are preparations in the event Bayern win the title tomorrow, special shirts, beer showers, etc. He said Bayern could be champions for the 34th time. For me for the first time. Brother, you are not a champion, bruv. You couldn't run 5 fucking seconds, nor could I, but that's not the point. The fuck? I think things are being prepared in the background, but that's not on our minds. Motherfucker. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to skip past that one, and we're just going to move on, because I'm going to spend 7 years talking about some fat fucker that doesn't understand what he's talking about left, right, and centre, because he's a clown. Kompany goes on to say, as a coach, you feel it's players who won the... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What Kompany's just said there. As a coach, it's your players that won you the damn thing. So why is this fucking idiot you saying that he, it's his first title? No, it ain't. You ain't never won a title at Bayern because you're shit. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. So I wouldn't say it's my title. It's about the players. Again, which I agree with. Talent determines a lot. I want them to get the chance to show their best. I hope we can do it. But it's important that the players want to achieve it. Yeah, 100%. I actually agree with that. Then Kompany on Mainz, he said the players need to know. The players need to know what's needed to be tactically, mentally ready for every game. Again, I agree. As a great centre back that he was, and he was. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's not be idiots with it. He was a good centre back. So yeah, there's that. I agree, and that actually is one of the things I think with the Champions League and why we didn't win the Champions League, because we aren't mentally ready to score. And when you've got Harry Kane as a striker, that is never always going to happen, because he is never mentally ready to win trophies because he's never won one. He said we lost the reverse fixture in Mainz, knowing the team as I do. The motivation is very high. We need to look at our qualities. Mainz have earned their results. They're fighting for Champions League, so yeah, I agree. We need to look at our qualities. Mainz, okay, blah, blah, blah. We have a clear idea and consistent in everything they do. Okay, fair. And then he's just basically just not necessarily bigging them up, but he's just saying what they do well. So, the press, this, that, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, take that again as you will, of course. Kompany's always going to say these things. He's never going to bad mouth a team unless they were to go at him. But yeah, we have a clear idea consistently in everything we do. When they press together. When they defend together. He's just saying the normal things, to be honest. He's not saying anything out of pocket. They also had belief this season. They're always a threat. Our motivation is there. We lost against them, which we don't want. He's obviously saying we don't want to lose against them again. Let me just scan over this. So then Max Erbel is speaking about the Club World Cup. To be honest, I don't really want to get into it because, even talking about this guy really winds me up and it grinds my gears because the guy is a fucking clown. And I really hope that the rumours are true that he is getting sacked. It's never nice to say that you want someone sacked from their job because it's their livelihood. But to be honest with you, I want him sacked from his job because he's a fucking cunt. and he doesn't understand what the fuck he's done to my great football club. He really doesn't. So yeah, he needs to go ASAP. So yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to skip over what he says because I don't really care what he says, to be honest. It's all irrelevant to me, what he says. It really is. So yeah, fuck what you got to say. Oh my God, I've done it again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's fucking pissing me off. This has been a shit show of a video, honestly. Okay. Okay, so then we were here. Company on the defeat against Mainz in the first half of the season. Everything has come together. If you want to go through a season without defeat, we got a red card against Bochum, meaning it was no longer the perfect situation. In Mainz, everything went for Mainz, and it wasn't good. It wasn't a good game by us. We were the better team in most games, but we weren't better there. We always move on. We immediately prepare for our next goal. We've got to the motivation to keep going. We try to improve every week. Okay, that's good to hear. Ballon the recent so criticizing Bayern bosses in the public statements. I think I've never said anything. Yeah, I don't care. I just don't care. Oh, why is this fat prick talking about my women's team? For fuck's sake. Yeah, this cocksucker shouldn't be talking anything about my women's team, to be honest with you. The guy has probably never, ever seen a single women's game for Bayern Munich. So, like, yeah, I'm not going to lie, as you can probably tell, this guy winds me the fuck up. On the women's team being on the verge of winning the title too, and whether there will be a joint celebration with the men's. He said one of the first things I did when I arrived was a reception for the women's team. Was he waffling on about? He said it would be nice if you could both teams celebrate together. Okay, our women can win the title at the weekend and also have the chance of winning a domestic double. If we both got something to celebrate, then it'd be okay. I thought they were going to say like he's going to be in something to do with transfers or something. I was about to have a heart attack. Then again, we've got her behind us, so to be fair, we're fucked either way. Then he spoke about Upamecano's contract and Leroy Sané's contract, and he went on and said, "We'll announce things when we've got something to announce. I don't think it's a matter of days." See, the reports are saying otherwise, weren't they? Now you can't always believe reports, obviously, but the reports were saying otherwise. They were saying it probably will be done by the end of next week. So, if that's the case, then maybe you do have something to report. But hopefully you have nothing to report, to be honest with you, because I don't want Leroy Sané staying at my club. Company on the plan for the Club World Cup is a special season with the Club World Cup. We worked on everything. We can create the best possible plan. Some of the players will also be in action with their national team. What? It's important that we... Bro, what do you mean national teams? No. There's a Club World Cup, bro. Who the fuck is going to be with their national team? Am I smoking bush or something? Who are they contracted by and who makes them multi-millionaires? Because I'm pretty sure it ain't their dead countries, brother, with all due respect. The fuck? The fuck is going on? Honestly, some of these guys and teams and so on confuse the fuck out of me. Okay, I'm baffled. But yeah, apparently some players are going to be with their national teams. Who that is, where that is, I have no clue. I'm not going to sit here and lie like I know, because I don't. So yeah, that just is what it is, I guess. When the first game of the Club World Cup comes around, then that's the most important game for me. We always have the goal to win, and that'll be the same there. Some players will have 2 weeks off holiday before that. Okay, but some only 5 or 6 days. We've then got a short break. Oh, okay. So basically saying that they have 2 weeks, and then the ones that are on the international break won't. Okay, fair enough. You've played one game for one Bundesliga game for Bayern. Thomas Müller is set to have his 500th. Max Hertel laughs. You can't compare. His numbers are impressive. You can see. So, yeah, I don't care. You didn't sign him, so what's the point of talking about him and bigging him up? Shut the fuck up, dickhead. I don't understand why people do that. Like, oh yeah, let's big up the guy that we're gonna get rid of. That's an icon for this football club. I'm surprised Max Hertel was even able to play one game. The fat fuck. To be honest with you, Kompany on Carl and other youth players. He said we've got good young guys in training. They're progressing nicely. Them being part of the squad isn't just a gift, but also a reward for their work. Okay, fair enough. We want to give them a chance to make it. There are many more steps to go. Many more steps to go. Interesting. With youth players, you always have to be patient. No, that's fair. I do think that's fair, because at the end of the day, you do have to be patient because they are youth players. Quite literally, they are not the finished article, and we know that. So yeah, okay, cool. There's first a lot of money in for them, then a new girlfriend, then they move out. A lot of things can happen. Our job is to give them the environment where they can develop. Basically, what he's saying is, as a young guy or girl, it doesn't really matter. You start getting money. You start going out to nice places. Maybe you do get a new chick or new fella, whatever, whichever way you swing, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying. Fair enough. Don't care about that prick. And there you go. So yeah, I'm with all due respect, people, I can't listen to Max Hertel because I'm going to end up fucking having a heart attack. But yeah, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. Yes, I'm here.